Welcome everyone to the channel. So this is the iPad 6 released back in 2018. Let's see how this thing holds up today and if it's still usable. First off, as you can see, it keeps the old iPad design with the home button on and the thick bezels, and you can see the flat camera on the back side. And sorry about this case getting in the way. There you go. You can see the Apple logo with its traditional classic iPad design. It also has the A10 Fusion chip, which comes from the iPhone 7 Plus. Funnily enough, this goes up to iOS 17, even though the iPhone 7 Plus only went to iOS 15, which doesn't really make sense to me, but Apple just being Apple, I guess. And this also has a 9.7 inch LCD panel. I'm sorry about that. This is just a regular LCD panel. It gets bright enough in normal lighting conditions, but if you were to use this outdoors, it'd be very dim, so I wouldn't recommend you to do that. So now let's move on to the performance. So the performance of this is just simply okay in 2025, as you can see here. If I were to close and reopen YouTube, here you go. It just takes a little bit of time, but other than that, that's okay. Just around a couple of seconds, as you can see here. And then if I were to attempt to scroll down a little bit and then click on a video. Thank you Tech for this video, by the way. It's okay. Or just go on YouTube Shorts or something. As you can see here, it loads fast enough, so that's a plus. It can't be used for gaming, as I've tried to play games on this before and it is quite slow, which does suck, but that's okay because this is a really old model. As you can see, it says to upgrade it because I haven't used this in a while because it's just too slow for me. It also has this case that I use, and I like this case, but that's not what the video is about, so yeah. Now let's go to the cameras of this. To be honest, does anyone even really use the cameras of their iPad? I mean, I've taken some pictures with it once, and it basically just looks like the iPhone 7 Plus camera because it shares the same chip, I'm pretty sure, and it does, which is decent, but it has a nice nostalgic look if any of you like that. And I'm not against the nostalgic look, actually. A lot of people do like the nostalgic look, and I'm one of them because I just miss the 2010s. It's an okay look in my opinion. If you guys don't like it, then photos are really subjective in my opinion, so that's okay. Its video quality, if you even use your iPad to record video, is quite grainy, as you can see in the preview here. There's no zoom because there's only one lens on the iPad, which is this little lens right there. Oh my days, sorry. Well, hello everyone, it's just now me just post-recording. I'm now just editing the video, and I literally just forgot to mention this, but I just remembered that I could straight up just mirror my Mac to my iPad and just use the iPad as a second display like that, which is really cool. I literally used to do this like so much, but then I don't know why I didn't even mention it in the video. I'm sorry for that. That's my bad, honestly, but editing so far is going good. And anyways, back to the content. I'm sorry for interrupting y'all's content. So now let's go into the battery life. And in my opinion, the battery life is actually decent on this. The reason is because I barely use this thing, and if I were to use it, I'd probably just use it for ChatGPT and browsing on Safari, split screen, stuff like that. As you can see here, it takes a little bit of time to load, and then here I can just go to split view, and then I can open ChatGPT. Here you go. It just takes a few seconds to load. Well, it does take more than a few seconds, as you can see here. Just in the library. The problem is it is very bad at multitasking because of the older chip, and its performance is only being decent, as you can see if I were to search Apple and then I also were to go to use ChatGPT, like, as you can see here, it's quite slow. What would be a good iPhone in 2025? It's keyboard. It's just an okay keyboard. This display is just okay too. It's just a regular IPS LCD, 60 Hz. There's nothing special with it. As you can see, it's okay at basic multitasking like what I'm doing, but if you get quite intensive with your multitasking and you're trying to do things really fast, I wouldn't recommend it. So now let's move on to the design of the iPad, and in my opinion, I do like this design a lot. As you can see here, it has the flat camera on the back because it uses the older design language, the Apple logo, the iPad, the text there, which is really nostalgic in my opinion. And of course, you've already seen the display. Here you go. It's an okay display in my opinion. It's still color accurate, which is good. I like that a lot. It keeps curved sides. As you can see through the case, it's curved. It's not straight. It's not just flat like the newer models, which is like good if you like the nostalgic old form factor. And finally, do I think that this device would be worth it in 2025? And personally, no. Unless you're trying to get this for your kid or something, I personally wouldn't think that. And because it's too slow, in my opinion, for some people. For average users, it can be okay, but I'd still recommend you to upgrade anyway because of the unsupported OS. But would you guys still use this in 2025? Don't forget to comment that down below, and as always, see you guys next time.